Okay, folks, we're back, and it's time to play Jeopardy! Platinum Edition for the Game Boy. Let's see how I do here. I won $20,000 on the original Jeopardy! Game for the Game Boy. Take it on rows. Here we go. And we have these as our categories. Travel and tourism, trees, sport played, the continents, slang, sickness and health. The continent's 100. The double iceberg tongue hangs off this continent. What is Antarctica? The continent's for 200. It's the continent that's home to the International Court of Justice. What is Europe? The continent's for 300. On a continent, a very nice guy is called a BONZER bloke. What is Australia? Beer. What is Australian for beer? I'll take it in a monk. Ouch! The continent's for 400. The Berbers are native to this continent's northern coast. What is Africa? The continent's for 500. It's the continent with the second greatest number of Confucians. What is North America? Yep. Right in the category. Alright, so let's see what I want to choose now. Sickness and Health 100. Discovered in 1928, it was the first antibiotic. What is penicillin? Sickness and Health for 200. The A form of this inflammation of the liver is usually caused by contaminated food and water. What is hepatitis? Ah, foop. Sickness and Health 300. In 1991, this bacterial infection of the small intestine caused over 2,000 deaths in Peru. What is E. coli? Ah, Bikarupa. Ouch! Right in the butt! It's cholera. Cholera. Sickness and health, 400. Measles is medically known as rubeola. German measles as this. What is rubella? And sickness and health for 500. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a disease of the nervous system, is also named after this man. Who is Lou Gehrig? Lou Gehrig's disease? Yay! Slang for 100. Happy hunting ground is slang for this afterlife locale. What is heaven? Alright! We have slang for 200. A conjuncture is a shot in this. What's the dark? Alright, slang for 300. Daily double. Oops. There. Kiwi is slang for someone from this country. What is New Zealand? Double my money. Could I have slang for 400? Alright, this is the big sleep, or the big chill. What is death? Slang for 500. Rocks for Jocks is slang for an introductory college course in this subject. What's geology? Okay. Sport played 100. Michael Chang, Boris Becker, Gabriela Sabatini. Didn't they all play tennis? Pretty sure they played tennis. It is tennis, uh-huh. Sport played 200. Barry Sanders, Jim McMahon, Eric Dickerson. I believe they played football. So I'll say, what is football? Yep, sport played 300. James Worthy, Karl Malone, Isaiah Thomas. They were basketball players, so I'm going to say what is basketball. Yep, sport played 400. And I don't even follow sports. Cecil Fielder, Roger Clemens, Dennis Eckersley. What is baseball? Take me out to the ball game. I knew this answer's right. If you'll pardon my singing, folks. Sport played for 500. See if I can get this one. Betsy King, Beth Daniel, Patty Sheehan. I think they all played golf. So I'll say, what is golf? Yep. For somebody who doesn't follow sports like I don't, I ran the category. Travel and tourism for 100. It's the main attraction in Pike National Forest. What is Pikes Peak? In fact, Daniel, I'm doing so good this game, you know how much my computer opponent has right now?
What?
A big fat goose egg. While I have 7,800, which is about to turn into 7,900. Yep, I'm piling up the cash. Let's go with travel and tourism for 200. The SEWARD National Silver Salmon Derby is an annual summer event in this state. What is Alaska? A state I've never been to, but I'd like to visit one day. I just have to bring a lot of parkas with me. Oh wait, I don't have any parkas. Just a lot of long sleeve shirts and jackets. Let's go with the $300 travel and tourism. This New York City complex contains the GE Building and Radio City Music Hall. What is Rockefeller Center? Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages. Travel and tourism 400. The gravesite of Man-O-War is in a Lexington Horse Park in this state. What is Kentucky? If I finish in the 5 figures at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm going to be surprised. At this point, I have $8,800. Let's close out the category. This Central American country is bisected by the Trans-Isthmian Highway. What is Panama? That's going to put me right at $9,300. Oh, not Pan Am, but Panama. There we go. Panama. Alright, 100. Its name is from the Greek for well covered, and it covers Australia pretty well. What is the eucalyptus? Once again, beer. Foster's Australian for beer.
Would you like that in a bottle or a mug?
Give me a bottle this time, mate.
Got it, slap.
Ouch! Excuse me. 200. This family of tropical trees has 2 major types of leaves, fan-shaped and feather-shaped. I'll say what's the palm tree. It's the only tropical tree I can think of. Holla! 300. This Save This Giant Tree League was one of the first conservation groups in the U.S. Save This Giant Tree, huh? I think I've heard of it, but I don't quite remember. Ha! Rose is in the hole! I'm sorry, Rose. You fail. And you get a Beaker-Rupa on top of that. And I got away with that.
The zoo.
The redwood. Or as Daniel says, I get away with nothing. Ow. These trees are known for their winged seeds called keys. Not sure about this one. Maples! Maple trees. Now the last clue. Species of this popular poplar include the bigtooth and quaking. I'm not sure on this one, so I'm going to finish the Jeopardy round with $9,600. It's a good start, though, nonetheless. The aspen tree. Anyways, double Jeopardy time. And we have these categories to deal with. They are the body human, okay? Cementum is the hard, bony outer layer of tissue that covers the roots of these. What are teeth? Body human for 400. It's the term for a narrow tube of or passageway like the auditory or alimentary. What is a canal? And now I'm in the 5 figures. Body human for 6. Four neck veins, 2 internal veins, and 2 external veins share this name. I have a hunch, but I'm going to hold back. The jugular, and that was my guess. Oh well. Rose doubles her money to 1,200, but she still trails me by a large margin. The encephalon is another name for this organ. The encephalon. I'm going to say, what is the liver? The encephalon. And that's a Bika Rupa for me. Yeah, once again, I got away with that.
The zoo.
Not only did I not get away with it, I get a redneck spanking for it. Ow! The encephalon is another name for the brain. Okay. The carpus is the collective term for the 8 bones that make up this joint. What is the... Okay, carpal tunnel syndrome. I would say, what is the hand? Oh, I bet it's the wrist. Ah. It is the wrist. Nah, biscuits. Television for 200. The real first name of this mash head nurse was Margaret. Who is Hot Lips? Hot Lips Houlihan, Television for 400. Sort of slipped there in the other category. Let's rebound. Nurse Daniels shot Dr. Peter White on this series set in a Boston hospital. What is St. Elsewhere? Television for 600. Daily double. I have $9,000. I'm gonna try for $3,000. Here's the clue. She played widowed nurse Julia Baker on Julia, who is... I'm just gonna say who is Julia Louis-Dreyfus. No, it was not Julia Louis-Dreyfus. It was Diane Carroll. So I kind of drop a little bit, but I can still rebound. Television for 800. The other daily double. Let's try a bigger rebound. 4,000. Known as Mr. Warmth, this comedian played Daddy Dearest to Richard Lewis. May he rest in peace. Who is Don Rickles? I'll call that a good rebound to back up to $10,000. Television for 1,000. This comedy that debuted in 1965 was set in Stalag 13 at POW Camp. What is Hogan's Heroes? There we go. $11,000. What other categories do we have left? We have the Bible, Broadway musicals, breaks and titles, and Christmas carols. Let's take the Bible for 200. 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 23 calls him the champion, the Philistine of Gath. Who is David? No. But at least I'm going to stay in the 5 figures, so that's good. Goliath, the other one. I had a choice, I picked the wrong one. Bible 400. This third gospel is addressed to Theophilus, whose name means friend to God. This third gospel. I'll say who is Luke? What is Luke? There we go. The Bible for 600. Judges chapter 4 verse 4 tells us she was a prophetess as well as a judge. Who's Ruth? Ah, Fritz. It's Deborah. Bible 800. This city given to the tribe of Manasseh was the home of a noted witch. Manasseh. Oh, too late. Endor. Oh, I would have been wrong anyway, so that wasn't my guess. In Genesis, the Euphrates is one of 4 rivers that flowed from this garden. What is the Garden of Eden? There we go. Broadway musicals for 200. A 1988 musical based on his novel Carrie closed after 5 performances. Who's Stephen King? Broadway musicals 400. This 1989 musical takes place in the Roaring '20s in a Berlin hotel. Oh, I think I know, but... Grand Hotel. Okay, I would have been wrong. Christmas Carols 200. The town where all ye faithful are invited to O come. What is Bethlehem? Christmas Carols 400. The swirl and solemn stillness lighted to hear the angels do this. What is singing? Christmas Carol 600. God rest ye merry gentlemen, brings you tidings of these two things. What are comfort and joy? Christmas Carol's 800. $13,000. According to the carol, it's what you do with boughs of holly. What is deck the halls? Or better yet, in the trailer of Home Alone 2, you deck the halls with Marvin Harry. Is that right, Daniel?
What?
Deck the halls with Marvin Harry. Christmas Carol's 1,000. Its second verse begins, the cattle are lowing, the baby awakes. Away in a manger. Oh, Fritz. Okay. Broadway musical 600. Legendary rock and roller whose life inspired the Broadway musical Buddy. Who's Buddy Holly? Broadway musical's 800. John Cullum of Northern Exposure starred in this composer's Aspects of Love in 1990. I think I know, but I'm holding back. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Oh, okay, that wasn't my guess. Foop. Oh well. This 1953 musical opens at dawn outside a mosque in ancient Baghdad. Know that Baghdad is the capital of Iraq. Kismet. Kismet. Here we go. Ranks and titles 200. In most states, it's the equal of the USA's vice president. I don't know. Lieutenant Governor. The clergyman on a chessboard. What's a bishop? $600. The head of a jury or the head of a work crew. It's the foreman. 800. Oliver Goldsmith wrote a novel about one of these clergymen of Wakefield. Vicar. Now the last clue. The title of the sovereign prince of the Austrian royal family. Archduke. Okay, Final Jeopardy time. See what the category is. Business and industry. I'll do 200 only. The gasoline brand named for its founder and a famous highway. I'll say what is Exxon. No, it's Phillips 66. Oh well. But I still win with $14,600. I'll see you all for that next segment in just a little bit.